Well, welcome back to Radcliffe Radio for the first home game of the 2025-26 Enterprise National League North, where the Borough welcome the former employers of the managerial duo in Spennymoor Town. Despite a strong showing, it's only a recent law change because usually it was a case of
whoever was in possession
gets the ball dropped,
we'll get it back to them. But indeed, as you were saying, the new rule, and it's in Radcliffe's possession now.
Here is Roscoe. Plays it into the centre now for Glendon. Glendon to Hume, bounces it back towards Glendon, who clips the ball in towards the penalty area. Dudley tries to get just a flick towards goal, but Spennymoor defend it once more. Great intervention that by Greenfield to poke it away from Ramshaw. Still twisting and turning up against Dolan. Forced back now to Jackson. Jackson back to Greenfield, chips it towards the back post. Hallam Hope gets under the first one. Can he get under it? His initial effort. Hallam Hope, oh, it's a great save. Oh, it's another great save. And then Greenfield fires in an effort. And then Jackson, oh, it's just about stabbed away. Succession of chances there. I almost felt like I was going to be saying goal to Radcliffe.
You was waiting just to drop the line, wasn't you? After almost a barrage of chances there. Hallam Hope had 2 bites. I think Greenfield had a bite at it. And then Jackson with the last one to have a bite. And in the end, it's just a corner rather than anything more, unfortunately, which... I was about to say Greenfield taking it. It's not Taylor will be taking the corner, won't he?
He certainly will. Back into the starting 11, despite that injury that forced him off against Buxton last week. Can it be the same outcome as it was last week, though? Here is Roscoe, slides it down the line nicely for Hume, who just about kept it on in play, but it was a telling touch which allowed Spennymoor to retain possession. But Glendon picks up possession once more for Radcliffe, and now it's through to Hallam Hope. Strikes it straight down the barrel of Brad James, but that is the first registered shot on target from either side.
As you said, delightful ball from Glendon, sprayed out by 2. Brad Jackson did brilliantly to keep that one in on that byline. Got his cross in, and it came off a glancing head, unfortunately, rather than full power towards goal. And the counter charge is on, but Spennymoor come again now.
Delivered in by the byline, and it's picked up by Dolan now, twisting and turning. Great defending by George Glendon, who sees it behind for a corner kick. Great defending. Is it a throw-in, sorry?
I think going for a throw.
Oh, it is a throw just before the corner flag. Great defending that by...
At times, there will become a moment where you've got to say, you've got to try and be a bit more threatening towards that back line, be a bit more decisive and take a risk, essentially. But they might have taken it now as Hume plays it in behind for Hope in the penalty area.
Plays it back out to Danny Greenfield. It opens up for him nicely. It's a great diving save.
Oh, do we know?
By James, but the chance is still on. Just about squandered clear by Spennymoor, but once again Radcliffe are looking in full ascendancy here as Hope's got it in the penalty area. Back out to Taylor on that left-hand side. Will look to deliver in the ball once more, headed away by Pollock.
Let's see what comes from the corner.
Which is delivered in now towards the back post where Smith rises highest, but the final touch comes off him, despite the challenge from the forthcoming Spennymoor defenders. But like I say, it's now McGowan out to this right-hand side. Keeps hold of the ball despite the challenge from 2 Radcliffe bodies. Just inside the penalty area now, he's going towards the byline, delivers it in. It's a great save by Hewitt, who dives onto the ball as he just claws it away, from the grasp of Glenn Taylor, who would have had an easy tap into.
It wouldn't been an easy tap in, because Hewitt was still in that kind of.
Via Dudley to Fawnley. Fawnley out to Taylor on this left-hand side, up against McGowan. Delivers the ball in. It's not bad looking well towards Hope, but it can't get underneath that one. In the end, it bounces all the way through and out of play for a goal kick. But Spennymoor right, which McKeown will leave for Rowe to take in towards the penalty area. Lex against it initially before going down the line towards Ramshaw. Well defended by Fawnley, but reaches McKeown once more in the penalty area now for Taylor. Strikes it! It's an unbelievable effort. It's a fantastic strike by Glenn Taylor, who makes it 4 goals in his last 2 outings against Radcliffe. Fires an effort beyond the reach of Matt Hewitt, and Spennymoor Town have got the opening goal of the afternoon.
It's that man. It's the man we knew. It's that man we knew. We mentioned him before we kicked off. We kind of respond how we did against Buxton rather than how we did it a lot at times last season, where we kind of capitulate and kind of let off. But in comes that resulting corner. Just headed down Taylor again. He sliced it, thankfully for us, and it's ended up wide of the target.
Big chance that, isn't it? And
Huge.
probably one that he should have taken. But it's headed away by Smith before Rowe gets underneath the seconds. Good challenge by Taylor, who could lead the counter charge for Radcliffe. Good intervention that by Doherty, wins back possession for his side via Dyson. Dyson to Ramshaw. Dyson calling for it once more. It reaches him once more before going back to Dyson, who takes an effort off on goal. Headed away, and it looks like it's going to be headed behind for a corner by Rick Smith, and indeed it is. A little bit of a knock on the way through from a Radcliffe play. Looks like it's George Glendon who was feeling the effects of a previous challenge. Allen are able to come forward via McKeown, who skips past Ollie Thornley and skips past Greenfield as well. Good challenge, and
it's a penalty. It had to be a penalty. It's clear as day. McKeown was too quick. He was too quick, and it was. I'm not sure the Radcliffe player body it was. He stepped across, and you could see him catching. It was a given, going to be a penalty. Glenn Taylor.
The referee's whistle now sounds. Chance for Taylor. He dispatches it as easy as you like into that far corner, past the outstretched glove of Matt Hewell, and Spennymoor Town now have doubled their lead.
Hewell guessed the right way, but he tucked it away. But Taylor in that bottom left-hand corner to double. Everyone was a bit behind the ball, couldn't get up for it, but the corner's going to be taken.
Sent in. James collects, but he's dropped it. It's full. That's just onto the roof of the net. Wow. Scrambled just about away.
No idea how that's ending up not going in. Would it be a corner? Other side. Glendon will pick up the loose ball. And Dyson pokes it away from Smith, and Smith's trying to shield it to his side. He finds his man and ball.
David Ball was a great crossfield switch to Thornley, who brings it under touch before Taylor whips it in towards that back post. Oh, it's just bouncing awkwardly. Moody, he struck it off the back of Dyson. It's not completely away. Smith helps it onto Roscoe. Roscoe tries to clip it forward, but he does well to recycle out to the right-hand side for Taylor. Taylor chops inside. Can he get the effort off and on? No, he can't. He's done too much with it, and it allows Dolan to clear away. But Greenfield's going to pick up the seconds. Delivers the ball in towards that back post, where Smith's waiting for it. Hallam Hope, it's dancing around awkwardly. It's just about cleared away. Off the line by Glenn Taylor.
Glenn Taylor in the right place on the line. In comes a throw, and it's back foot for Taylor. High foot, that's going to get a good one. The ball's ended up in the back of the net by David Ball, but the referee's whistle had already gone for a high foot by John Taylor. And be a free kick to get us back underway with just under 10 to go.
But it's going to certainly be a frantic finish to this one.
I mean, it's going to be all guns blazing, and won't be surprised if you see a Ramshaw or Smith end up up top.
Now it's just wave of attacks from Radcliffe, isn't it?
Hopeful, well, hoping for that anyway, but as you say that, Spennymoor have control of the ball.
She does now down the line, where Thornley will prod it away. And then Ball. And then Dolan. And then Smith, hooked on by Glendon. Hallam Hope's going to put challenge to that. It's going to reach back with David Ball, who strikes it. Oh, it's an unbelievable save.
It's a fabulous save. Some strike by Bawley, but the save matched it by Brad James.
Tips it over. It's a superb save, like I say, as he's just retreating back towards his goal line. Fantastic. You've got to give credit where it's due, but they're not out of danger as Taylor delivers this one in.
Foul,
and then there's a foul that's given against what looks to be David Ball. Then Hewell will just lump it upfield once more.
Similar again to last week. Hewell's not really having much to do in terms of saves, has he? But he's conceded twice.
That's the frustrating thing, I think, isn't it, more than anything?
Well, Greenfield sent that one up, and it's more advantageous for Taylor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Glenn Taylor, that is, rather than John Taylor.
Modi just clears into space, and that will be the last action of this one. And it does end Spennymoor Town 2, Radcliffe 0.